Hey guys, it's me, my face, and just a quick little update. This week's Happy Dance continues to be brought to us by coffee. Because it's coffee. It's proof of divinity in our lives. If you're new here, my name is Andrea, and this is a channel about cross-stitching and other crafting, and sometimes cats, occasionally beer, wine, coffee, opinions, lots of stuff. If you're a returning visitor, welcome back, and thank you. It's been kind of a busy couple of weeks for me, and not really cross-stitching wise, so I don't have a whole lot to share this week. Certainly nothing like last week, but I did manage to touch 4 projects. Actually touched 3 projects and a new start. So that's a thing. So let's just roll into it. The first thing that I worked on is Be Kind. This is from Teresa Miller, and I am almost done. All I think I have left is to finish the border. And if I didn't actually have to be up at the crack of noon this morning, actually I had to be somewhere at the crack of noon. I had to get up at like 11. I would have stayed up the rest of, another hour or so to finish it. But that's okay, because that means that this coming week, this is going to be a finish. But I think it came out so cute, or is coming out so cute. Still, like, a lot bigger than I thought this was going to be. I thought this was just like, I was thinking of it as a small. It's not small. It's very wrinkly, but it's not small. So that also means I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I say that as if I do anything with any of the things I finish. It's really just a big tease. I'm never going to do anything with this stuff, am I? Well, now I'm having an existential crisis. Let's stop this. The next thing that I worked on continues to be a blast from the past. This is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow from Carriage House Samplings. And I worked some more on this middle panel. I got this whole pumpkin done, and I started her skirt. I think I only worked on this once in the last couple of weeks, which seems like not a lot. And I feel like it's because last week I didn't do a whole lot of stitching. And so everything I worked on was mostly this week, so that's kind of why I only got to work on this once. But I did make some headway. Again, I'm coming back in from this side because I know there's some sort of errors going on here, especially with the flames. So I'm hoping if I fill in from this side, I can, zhuzh into the errors and make them disappear. Because yeah, again, if you're going to screw something up, make sure it's the center panel. No one's going to notice it there. The next thing that I worked on is Templar Prophecy. This is from Long Dog Samplers. And y'all, I kind of got bored while I was working on this. So you'll see what I ended up doing. I was working over here, filling in this kind of big, dense block. And my intention was kind of to fill in down here, which continues the big, dense block. But no, instead I got bored and I went off on a little tangent and I ended up over there, which is fine. It all needs to get stitched eventually. But I did find myself looking for the more interesting part to stitch rather than what needed to get done. But I did it. I stitched on it. It still counts. As if somebody's keeping score. I'm keeping score. I am not winning. Coffee break. I've literally been talking for less than 5 minutes, and I need a coffee break. That's okay. That's okay. It's how we do. The last thing I worked on in the last couple of weeks is actually a new start. This is the last in the series of etchings from Heart and Hand needle arts, needle arts. You know the drill. This is the spring bunny, spring hare. Again, it's over on the side. This is one evening's of work, so it really does stitch up really fast. But this is all sticks and twigs, and the only other color is this crab cakes, I think. And so it's a little boring. I knew this was going to be my least favorite of the whole series, but I certainly wasn't going to do 3 of them and not do the 4th one, because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I think they send somebody to your house if that, if you have the audacity to try to do 3 instead of 4. But I do love that. I like the sticks and twigs. I like the variegation. I like the variegation in the pink. I'm not really a huge fan of pink. But again, I wasn't going to not stitch it. And I am trying not to sound as unenthusiastic as I am about this project. It's okay. We'll be finished soon, and then we need not speak about it again. Until I get it in my head to do some sort of finishing. Which is unlikely. At least, unlikely to be soon. And that's actually it. That is all the stitching I managed in the past couple of weeks. Just by the way the calendar fell, I don't have any new Floss of the Month packs to show. I think I just got the invoice for 3 Owl Threads this week, which means that won't ship now for I think another few weeks, because I think she charges before she ships. Or she ships and then she charges for the next month, that sort of thing. Anyway, I don't have any threads to show you. Apologies. I actually don't even have, I was going to buy a pattern the other day, and I didn't do it because, I'm kind of in a Halloween mode, but I'm in Halloween decor and not Halloween stitching. The thing I was going to buy is actually from the Real Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea. I am not a big, I won't say I'm not a fan of the chalkboard style patterns. They just, a lot of times what they do in chalkboard just doesn't appeal to me. It's a little cute for what I like to stitch. But that haunted house, that's cute. I mean, that's I like that. So I was going to purchase it. I have not. I might still. I reserve the right to purchase the $5 pattern. I have a job. You can buy the pattern. But actually, I've been hauling more Halloween decor and stuff like that. And actually, I just came from Target, and I don't know if they have been picked over already or if they don't have everything out yet, because I've watched videos and people are showing things and I'm like, I gotta get me to Target. They got some really cute things. And then I got there and I did not find a lot of really cute things. So I'm not sure if I missed it or they just haven't put them out yet at my Target. I don't know. But I did end up with a 3-tier tray, which is also very Priscilla and Chelsea, but I don't really plan on putting any sort of cross stitch on it. It's more of just, I only have so much surface area to put out the things I have, so I figured the 3-tier tray would give me some, vertical allowance. I speak English. I do. I'd say it's my first language. It's my only language. I'm just not, Yeah, it's that kind of day. I also got like a little spooky velvet tree, which is really not much more than a branch, but I thought it could be kind of cute to hang some Halloween things that I have maybe off it or put it around it. I've always kind of wanted a Halloween village and a Christmas village. but I don't really have a spot for it. But I don't know that you couldn't have a village that's kind of spread throughout the house, because, houses aren't always right next to each other. Sometimes there's a guy across the way and he could just be across the room. I don't know. So really the biggest thing that I've purchased in the past couple of weeks are the curtain wire sets and the big long bolts, not bolts, but, yardage of creepy cloth to hang on the front of the house to hopefully make us look creepy without making us look like a pirate ship. Not that there's a problem with pirate ships, but I don't want my house to be a pirate ship. I want it to be a creepy haunted house. I have very simple wants. This is one of them. So maybe within the next couple of weeks, as we start to pull out, a little more lighting here and there and some more skeletons, because, it's all about the skeletons, I can start showing some pictures of how the house decor will evolve for the next month or so until Halloween. Oh my God, I can't wait. I went all out last Halloween, same as I always do, and unfortunately we didn't have any visitors. We were lucky enough that Mark's niece came by and took a whole bunch of our candy. Otherwise, I would still be eating it. That's a lie. I would have had it gone much sooner than this. But I'm hoping this year that there will be some trick-or-treaters. Maybe just, maybe we've gotten to the point that we need to bust out and have ourselves a good, solid Halloween with lots of kids and whatnot. I do have a lot of non-candy, gifts to give away. I got some bubble stuff. I got some pens and some little notebooks and things like that. Just, cute things. So that if anybody is a little like, COVID, candy, hands, that sort of thing, a pen or a thing of bubble stuff, they can, you can wipe down with a Clorox wipe if you had to, and keep everybody safe. So yeah, the last couple of weeks, I continue to spend a lot of time over at my father's, although it has been really good the past week. We got him several hours of people from the VA, including one person who comes in 3 mornings a week for 4 hours, which is great because she gets there. If he hasn't gotten himself up out of bed, she helps him with that. If he is out of bed, she helps him with his breakfast and things like that. She's there if he needs anything. She's there to make sure he gets a lunch. She can, straighten up and things like that without having to do full housework. She doesn't scrub the bathroom, but she can, make sure that the towel gets back on the towel rack and stuff like that. She can make sure that his wastebasket is emptied, those kind of things. And that is just enough to get him, the things that he needs to have his day. And then he can go about his day. He can watch TV. He can email his friends. He works on his phone, this and that and the other thing. And if he feels up to going and making himself a sandwich, he does that. And if he doesn't feel up to it, there's somebody there to do it for him. And to get things ready for his dinner so that either my sister and I can get there at night, and it's really just kind of putting things together and handing it to him. So that has been a lot better. We are waiting for a bed to be delivered. That's going to be in early October, and we're hoping that helps a lot with his ability to get in and out of the bed easily and safely. The bed that he has is very high, and it's a very soft mattress, so he doesn't get a lot of, push when he goes to push himself up. So that's why he needs a little help getting out of bed some mornings. So hopefully this will alleviate that. He will feel a little more confident in doing things. Otherwise, really, he has COPD, which is a problem. And, it's not going to get better. It's only ever going to get worse. But for right now, he's healthy. And he's 100% there. So there is no reason for him not to continue to live in his house, and with a little help, we're going to keep him there indefinitely, as long as he's happy there. I think that's going to be about it for me this week. I'm actually recording very late because after taking care of, we actually cleaned out a room at my father's today. My sister and I decided to go, and instead of waiting until dinner, it was like 4 in the afternoon, we decided to just go for a couple of drinks and some nachos. I'm very full of nachos right now. So I kind of feel like I want to lay down. But I have to edit this video. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes and even your dislikes. And thank you for your comments. I read every single one of them, and I really do appreciate them. Thank you for being my community. I need you all. Bye, guys.